Alright, as you see, man, the battle that everybody was talking about, that for some reason, sorry for the shaking, Smack couldn't get, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make this shit focus so it won't be so blurry. Loaded Lux versus Hollow the Don, man. Crazy battle. I've watched it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I gotta say, Lux got it 2-1. I give Hollow the Don a third round. You know what I'm saying? You see that nigga Arsenal right there smiling and shit. But the thing what everybody kept saying about Lux is, oh, he got a top Summer Madness 3. And I was even wondering, could he do it? I didn't even figure that it'd be online. I thought I was just going to have to hear reviews about it and hopefully UW will upload the shit. But luckily somebody uploaded it. So I watched it. And I have to say, the Panthers approach, it topped the whole, performance he did at Summer Madness 2. The way he broke shit down, it destroyed Hollow in a way, but they all say Hollow is the man of rebuttals. You know what I mean? He didn't really say a lot of shit that we didn't know, and he did say some shit that we didn't know, so I'm not going to take that from him. Like the whole homeless shit about Loaded Lux, I didn't know about that. I don't know if it's true. Him being a crackhead and, him passing out Bibles on the block. It was a lot of shit that, personal shit that was kind of funny. But the way he destroyed Calico, even in this battle when he was just saying like, oh, they wanted to know if I can top Summer Madness 2. And, he picked Calico on blast while Calico's there, at the battle. And the LOM shit, that line was fucking crazy, living on moms. Like, that was a crazy fucking line. And if you look at Hollow's face when he said it, it was just fucking like, wow. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I mean, they both got at each other about the drug use, but I think the way Loaded Lux, broke it down with Hollow the Don was just crazy about the whole lean, syrup sipping shit, metaphor, how he broke it down through, Houston in there and all type of shit. I thought that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been rumors that people say that Calico's on drugs, or what's the little nigga from St. Louis? Young Ill was on coke. That's why he was gone. And Hollow, it's just crazy that, you know what I mean, the way he broke it down. And I thought that shit was pretty dope. You see what I'm saying right there? Now, I don't know if they're going to let this video upload because, YouTube got the little new situation, but it's just the way he broke, down Calico. And look at the sign. It say right there, say no to drugs. And they got Hollow the Don right there. You know what I'm saying? I am battle rap. You see the signs back there. I just really give it to, Loaded Lux 2-1, man. And when they actually went, the third round was like unlimited. I think that's where it really let this nigga shine. But at the same time, it sort of seemed like in round 2, he kind of like, the same shit happened with Summer Madness 2 where he was like not forgetting lines, but the time limit shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of shit about the whole UW shit I didn't understand. And shout out to Jack Thriller, because that nigga was turned the fuck up. He was drunk as shit. It was just crazy. I ain't gonna say the crowd was biased, but when Hollow the Don, like I said, used his own style, Loaded Lux style against him, that shit was crazy. And then how he broke down how Loaded Lux would take something so simple and turn it to something so crazy when he just trying to say one little thing, but turn it to this big old, situation. And it's just one thing he trying to say, like the whole opening the door shit, how he, broke that down to show like Loaded Lux, you make the simplest shit sound extraordinary in just basic shit. So I definitely get a third round of Hollow the Don, though, you know what I'm saying? But you can sort of see at the end, you know what I mean, that Hollow figured that Loaded Lux really did him in, and how he got at Loaded Lux about the money situation, that you just here for the money and you just greedy and shit like that. You know what I mean? Broke down a Lions Den situation where he promised battle rappers money and footage and things of that nature. That shit was sort of crazy because Loaded Lux had a look on his face like, damn, you know what I mean? I didn't think he'd go there. And the shit that I don't like about DJ Vlad, I respect his videos, but it came after the battle where they asked this nigga, you know what I mean? Once I watched this and then I watched the Vlad, the video was basically about him saying he ain't worried about Hollow the Don, bringing up dirt on him. So I'm like, oh shit, I want to hear this shit. But when you first watch the first part of the interview, and mind you, it's 13 minutes, he get into a long explanation of what made him change from the gritty, grimy, Loaded Lux to the whole spiritual, enlightening Loaded Lux. And all he had to say was the birth of his son, but the way he broke that shit down, and that shit made me laugh because I'm thinking about the Hollow battle where it's like, damn, this nigga just turned one simple question into a long ass answer just to say one simple thing. Vlad was just like, what made you change? All he had to do was say the birth of my son, but he wanted to go and break that down. I get it. He explaining why he changed from, this way and then switch his battle style up, but it just made me laugh because Hollow the Don like said that shit in the battle, so I thought that shit was crazy. But I'm hearing rumors that Loaded Lux is retiring or whatever the situation is. I mean, that's still cool. Hollow the Don is sort of the new, not new cat, but he's a fan favorite, so of course they rooted for him. You know what I mean? Sort of in a battle, you can hear him like booing Loaded Lux for a minute and then booing Hollow, but you see Arsenal was like, nah, we ain't having that shit here and all that, and they sort of chilled out. But this had to be like the best battle on the card. I tried to watch the Daylight shit, couldn't get into it. I heard O-Red got washed, Calico was whack, you know what I mean? But this is what everybody came to see, Loaded Lux versus Hollow the Don. And it lived up to the hype, you know what I mean? But I was kind of disappointed in Hollow because the way he kept saying certain shit in interviews, like he gonna destroy this nigga, and he kind of didn't. Like he joked around with the first round. The second one wasn't really that clever. It just, what he did in the third, he should have did all 3 rounds. And I think if he would have did that, you know what I'm saying? I think he would have had it. But like Loaded Lux was saying, you know what I'm saying? You go and look for information and shit like that, but you ain't, you know what I mean? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You dig what I mean? But y'all let me know what y'all think about the battle. I thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It probably is different on camera than it is live, but I'm not being, biased to the fact that, like, I'm not a big Loaded Lux fan, but, you know what I mean? You have to give props what props is due. Like, I did give Hollow 1 round because even his third round made me say, God damn, woo, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, he did top Summer Madness too. He delivered that, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good battle, you know what I mean? But throughout the whole battle, just look at Hollow the Don's face and you would be able to tell, like, man. You know what I'm saying? Just this crazy shit, you know what I mean? But other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think. I give it, Loaded Lux 2-1. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. If y'all feel Hollow won, let me know why, man. All right, y'all, I'm out. 1.